Hello.
Irina Willowborn. The druids and sentinels prefer to keep separate company, but we have always worked well together. Never mistake privacy for aversion.
Be careful.
The Northspring Menace. My duty here is to watch over Taerar. Even without his meditation leaving him vulnerable, there's enough threats in this forest to keep both of us on our toes. That's why it maddens me so much that I don't have the opportunity to leave camp. More harpies than I've ever seen infest this northwest. Foul creatures, spreading their filth across the ancient ruins uncaringly. They're a threat to this camp and have no place in these lands. I'll pay you well if you get rid of them.
Good luck, friend.
Darkheart.
The stars guide you.
Dana Haytalon is the queen of the Northspring harpies that reside in the ruins of the west. It is her malicious will that leads the harpies to defend their nests among the ruins of our people. The harpies can call to her with a horn they carry, blowing it by the Haytalon stones in the northern part of the ruins will summon Adana. Show no mercy for these foul creatures. Slay her and bring her dark heart to me.
Farewell.
Farewell. Okay. So, quests everywhere. We'll do these ones. I won't worry about the dungeon ones for now. I think I'll end up doing them anyway, but I might have to read all the boss journal if I'm going to do that prior to going in. The nature of the dungeons these days is just go, 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 go. Although it wasn't much different back in the old days either. Not much time spent for reading and so on, which is understandable, and I'm glad that they've got these follower dungeons, and I'm hoping they extend this to all dungeons. It would help folks take their time if they want to look at things, breathe in the dungeon, absorb it all. More harpies. Love all the vines hanging down. It's quite a lush area. It's good to see all the ruins as well. The ruins, rather. And, yeah, when I see the ruins, I always think it'd be nice to see this place fully formed and in its prime. See what happens around here. See what happened. What are we at? 3 of 6 and 3 of 6. Certainly no shortage of harpies. The ruins of Ravenwind. What did Ravenwind look like once upon a time? Four. Number 5. You're number 6 as well. I look for a dark heart. Tauran settlement over there. Full of those horde types. What's that? Oh. Flapping around. Now I'm sure that I'm DPSing a lot higher than when I'm on my Protection Paladin. But it doesn't feel like it's off by much when I'm in that spec. I'm sure it is. But it doesn't feel like it. Infected. It's 5. Seven and 8. Just 7. Find 00X22FE. You have uncovered some sort of strange egg-shaped device made from metal. Fiddling with one of its knobs brings the egg to life. As it opens up into some sort of gnomish robotic contraption, a voice from inside the robotic egg crackles to life. My name's Oglethorpe Obnauticus, and my homing robot has crashed. I will reward you for its recovery. Please take this beacon to the robot. I now have computed the coordinates of the robot for you. It is in a cave near Feral Scar Vale. This guy again. Alright, so it's over there. So if you somehow stumbled across this from Classic, it's in the same place. And it does reward some decent shoulders for your rogues out there. Maybe even for some of you hunters and druids, perhaps. I don't know, for my rogue it was pretty good. And the egg just drops randomly while you're in the zone. But if you're playing Season of Discovery, you might want to take a friend. The quest has a lot of... Is it ogres? I can't remember if it's ogres. I think it's just lots of enemies, groups of enemies attacking. So you want at least another person. There's probably a way of doing it just solo, but if you want to play it safe, take a friend with you. If you can find another person looking to do the quest, get them with you as well. This is in Classic, not in... In this, you won't have to worry about it, I don't think. Maybe it depends on the class. Blow the horn. Well, we got 3 here that I can click on. Hang on. Slayer Dana, yep. Adana is the queen, da-da-da-da. Harpies can call to her with a horn they carry, blowing it by the stones in the... Yep. So I've killed a fair few of them. Ah, there we go. It's hidden in my inventory. There she is. And there she goes. Alright, so we've got a few to hand in. Get those quests off my list there. There's going to be a fair few people roaming around here in Cataclysm Classic.
Greetings.
Firing up new characters and so on. This is a sad task, Artraxius, but necessary. At the very least, these creatures' suffering has ended. Let us hope their sacrifice will bring a stop to further pain.
Farewell.
I've discovered a brood of dragon whelps gathered off the road to the north with a similar affliction. Green dragons are sacred custodians of nature. The fact that this disease is capable of spreading to them is cause for great alarm. We must stop this from spreading further through any means. Slay the infected whelps, Artraxius, then return to me.
Elun Adore. What brings you here? Asha Fela.
Thank you, Paladin. That's one less distraction for me.
May the stars guide you.
We must not tolerate the infestation of our ancestors' ruins by the Harpies.
Hello.
Farewell.
These lands will finally be free of the foulness of the Harpies. I cannot thank you enough.
Good luck, friend.
Good luck to you. Good luck to you, friend.
Feel free to browse. Farewell.
Okay. Noxious whelp slain. Portal to the emerald. Oh, jeez. The nightmare begins. Yeah, don't go around here in Classic. Not solo anyway. Out of 10. Oh, I can't cleanse toxins. Can't cleanse toxins because I didn't pick it. Empyrean Legacy cannot benefit from Empyrean Legacy. The Blessing of Dusk, damage taken reduced by 5%. Alright, what are we up to? 6 out of 10. quite curious about War Within now. Like, not so much the content. I mean, the content is going to be fun and all. Fun to explore. But the gameplay, whether there'll be a slight return in difficulty, whether they'll finally balance it out a bit. It's really tough. Pretty tough to balance, isn't it? Getting it just right. Because you get more and more powerful. I wonder if scaling was the way to go after all.
Ishno del Diab.
This development worries me greatly. This has happened before.
Farewell.
This is truly grave. We must find the true cause of this illness for the sake of the land. Your sincerity is moving, Druid. Isondre? A green dragon in mortal disguise. I deserve no such respect or reverence, Druid. I have betrayed my own kind. The sickness is born of the nightmare within the Emerald Dream and the dragon Taerar. I cannot face him myself. To even approach him would risk letting the same corruption overtake me once more. What did she say? What must we do? The earth itself weeps in its suffering. Gather its tears and use them to seal the portal of the great tree. Be brave, heroes. What did she say? I deserve no such respect or reverence, Druid. I have betrayed my own kind. The illness of this land is my fault. Sickness is born of the nightmare within the Emerald Dream, and the dragon Taerar spreads it. He is but a crazed shade of his former self, but will see this land devoured. Cannot, what did it say? To even approach him would risk letting the same corruption overtake me once more. The earth itself weeps in its suffering. Gather its tears and use them to seal the portal. At the great tree, the connection to the dream must be cut. Okay.
Del Nadris.
As you witness, the dragon Isondre has told us that the tears of the land can seal the portal from which the corruption stems. Her words ring true. In the glade to the west, I have seen the mountain giants distraught. They raged in frustration and wept, and their tears fell upon the stones as shining crystals. Though the giants weep no more, these stone tears must be what Isondre referred to. We must gather them.
Goodbye, Del Nadris.
The land corrupted. The cliff giants of Feralis are extensions of the earth itself, Altraxius. When nature thrives, they are benevolent protectors and peaceful guardians. But, as the forest is tainted, so too are they. Should they be corrupted by this malady, they will lash out in violence against trees, wildlife, and the very boulders they were shaped from. Be wary in your tasks. Should you find any corrupted giants, destroy them, for the sake of those still spared.
Farewell.
Corruption everywhere. Graveyard there. Yeah, so it will be interesting to see. I'll fire up Cataclysm when it comes out. See what it was like. Can't quite remember when the scaling started. Be good to compare the before and after. Stone Tear. Cliff Giant versus Cliff Giant. Let's see what they become when they're corrupted. Alright, got you. Why don't you come over here? I like how they always fall on top of me. Crush me. It's because I had that shield, that's why I raised it at the right moment. Avoid getting crushed. Imagine that was a thing. Damage from enemies falling on top of you. I mean, it makes sense, right? That thing's massive. You should take some damage, if not get one shot. Although I probably shouldn't put those crazy suggestions out there. People lagging a little bit will get, or with a little bit higher ping, and get crushed. It's like, I wasn't standing there. I wasn't there. It's not fair.
How may I help? Taerar.
The tears are among the very rocks that the giants themselves rise from. There should be loose ones near the base of these large monoliths.
Goodbye.
The mountain giants are precious allies of our race. We must stop this corruption before it claims any more creatures of the forest.
Dear Nadris.
Spirits of these guardians will return in time, Artraxius. You freed them to move on in nature's cycle. Now it falls to us to make sure that cycle is free of corruption and needless suffering.
Goodbye.
Sealing the dream? It is ready. Take this, Artraxius, a beacon of natural essence, blessed by the will of Sondre. To the north, on the other side of the flowing brook, is Dreambow. There stands the great tree, the tallest in Feralis, a sapling of the very world tree. A portal to the heart of the emerald dream sits in its trunk, and it is this portal you must seal. The portal will be guarded, but you must be brave.
Farewell.
Well, here goes. Here goes. Master Taerar will show you such wonder. Not this time. You're nothing to me. Portal sealed? It doesn't look like I've sealed the portal. Nothing happens when I go in, though. Oh, we'll consider it sealed.
Hello.
Your bravery has seen us through. The Emerald Nightmare has been shut out from this land. The fate of the dragon Taerar worries me, but there is much work still to be done. I cannot afford to dwell on it.
Taerar.
General Shandris Feathermoon, we druids do not keep very close company with the Sentinel army, but we are always willing to work together to defend our lands. Now that you have assisted me, I would be remiss in not requesting you assist them as well. Shandris Feathermoon, General of the Sentinels, commands the war effort for all of Kalimdor from the newly built Feathermoon stronghold to the south. Tell her I sent you. I am sure she will have need of your skills.
Goodbye.